Good morning all of you. In the last class we have done the quantity calculation of earthwork in excavation of a two-room building with front veranda using long wall and short wall method. And today we will go for the next item of work, that is cement concrete work in foundation. So in details of measurement form, write down serial number 2 and under particulars of item write down cement concrete work in foundation. So first we will go for the calculation of rooms. So under room, first we will go for calculation of long wall. So these two are the long wall of the room. So in order to get the length of the cement concrete work along this long wall, so with the center to center length of this long wall, we have to add width of the foundation, cement concrete work in foundation on both the side. So now we will move to the cross sectional diagram of 30 centimeter wall. So here this is the cross sectional diagram of 30 centimeter wall, and you can see here the width of the cement concrete work is, so the width of the cement concrete work in foundation is 90 centimeter, that is 0.9 meter. So with the length, center to center length, we will add 0.9 by 2 plus 0.9 by 2. Clear? So this will give you the length. So what is the center to center length of the long wall of the room? So the center to center length of the long wall of the room is 8.1. So this will be equal to 8.1 plus 0.9 by 2 plus 0.9 by 2. So this will be equal to 9 meter. Clear? This is the length. Similarly, the breadth of the concrete work will be equal to 0.9. So breadth of the concrete work is 0.9, and what is the depth? So see here, the depth of the cement concrete work in foundation is given as 30 centimeter. 30 centimeter. Therefore, the depth will be equal to 0.3 meter. Clear? So these are the dimensions of long wall. So now we will move to the short wall. So these three are the short wall of the room. So the short wall length will be equal to, so the length of the cement concrete work in foundation along short wall will be equal to center to center length of the short wall minus half of the width of the foundation from both the sides. Then, so length will be equal to center to center length of the short wall in this case is 4.3 meter. Clear? Therefore, from 4.3 we will subtract 0.9 by 2 and again 0.9 by 2 from both the sides. So this will be equal to 3.4 meter. Clear? This is the length. The breadth will be equal to 0.9 and depth will be equal to 0.3 meter. So now we will move to the details of measurement form. So you can see here there are two numbers of long wall And in the remark column, this is the center to center length of the long wall, that is 8.1. With that we will add 0.9. That means 0.9 by 2, 0.9 by 2. So in total 1 width, that is 0.9. So this is equal to 9 meter. Clear? Breadth is 0.9, depth is 0.3. That is the thickness of the cement concrete wall. Then by multiplying all these, we will get the total quantity as 4.86 cubic meter. Then short wall. So there are 3 numbers of short wall. So length will be equal to, write down in the remark column, the center to center length is 4.3. From that subtract 1 width, that is 0.9. So this will be equal to 3.4. So that means 4.3 minus 0.9 by 2 minus 0.9 by 2. So minus 0.9 by 2 from both the side means minus 0.9. So this will be equal to, width is 0.9, depth is 0.3. Then by multiplying all these, we will get the quantity as 2.75 cubic meter. Next, we will move to the veranda. Write down front veranda, long wall. So for veranda, the center to center length of long wall is 8.20 meter. And center to center length of short wall is 2.75 meter. Okay. And this is the cross section of the. So for veranda cross section, you have to refer to this details, this one. Clear? So here you can see this is the width of the veranda cement concrete work in the veranda wall. So this is the width, that is 70 centimeter, and thickness is 30 centimeter. So now we will go for calculation of this wall. This is the long wall. Clear? So the length will be equal to, from center to center length of long wall to center to center length of long wall, we will add half of the width of the foundation on both the sides. So center to center length of long wall is, of the veranda, is 8.2. So with this we will add 0.7 by 2 plus 0.7 by 2. So this will give you the length as 8.9. Clear? Width is 0.7 meter and depth is 0.3 meter. Clear? So this is about your long wall. Then we will move to the short wall. So what is the length of the, what will be the length of the short wall? Length of the cement concrete work along short wall. So from center to center length of short wall, see these two are the short wall, and these short walls are connected to one side to a 30 centimeter wall, on one side to a 30 centimeter wall, and on another side to a 20 centimeter wall. So the center to center length of the, from the center to center length of the short wall, we will subtract half of the width of the foundation of 30 centimeter, and then subtract half of the width of the foundation of 20 centimeter wall. So the center to center length of short wall is, for veranda it is 2.75. So from 2.75 we will subtract for one side minus 0.9 by 2 and from other side minus 0.7 by 2. So this will be equal to 1.95. Clear? Then this is the length. The breadth will be equal to 0.7. Depth will be equal to 0.3. Clear? So this is the calculation of long wall. So long wall is 1. Length is equal to, with the center to center length of 8.2, you will add 0.7, that is width of the foundation, which will give you the length as 8.9, breadth is 0.7, depth is 0.3. Then by multiplying all these, we will get the total quantity along long wall as 1.87 cubic meter. Next, the short wall. There are two numbers of short wall. Length will be calculated by subtracting half of the width of foundation of 30 for one side and subtract half of the width of the foundation of 20 for another side. So this will give you the length as 1.95, breadth is 0.7, depth is 0.3. Then by multiplying all these, we will get the total quantity along short wall as 0.82 cubic meter. So there is the next item, that is we have to do the concrete work in foundation for steps also. So for steps, the length of the excavation will depend upon the bottommost step. So the bottommost step is of length 2.7. So with this, we will add 0.1 in excess on both the sides. This 2.7 is the bottommost, the length of the bottommost step. But the cement concrete work is prepared in excess of this length. So the excess is taken as 0.1 for on both the side. So this will give you the length as 2.9. Again, you can see the step. So this is the step. So this step is of width 1 meter. Clear? You can see here. This is written as the width of the step is 1 meter and the thickness of the cement concrete work is 0.15. Clear? So, in the details of measurement, write down steps. 1 number, the concrete work in foundation for this step is 1. So length is 2.9. So in the remark column, write down 2.7 plus 0.1, 2.9. Breadth is 1. Depth is 0.15. Then by multiplying these three, we will get the total quantity as 0.44 cubic meter. Then with this, we have finished all the cement concrete work under the wall. So by adding all the quantities, that is room, long wall and short wall of room, and long wall, short wall of front veranda, and steps, we will get the total quantity of cement concrete work in foundation as 10.74 cubic meter. So this is all about for today's class, and in the next class we will do the next item of work, that is brick work in foundation and plinth. Thank you.